Welcome back, everybody. Now today, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be hopping into another alliance war. We are going up against Digital Dojo, aka Dirt. But yeah, for the first fight, we have a Mordo, and Mordo is, in my opinion, one of the hardest defenders in the game. He's just very annoying. However, the better you are at intercepting, the easier it is to fight him. If you're not that good at intercepting, you can just keep baiting out heavies. But yeah, he also is annoying because whenever he starts the power game, he just tends to hold block, and yeah, it's just very annoying. And then if you try to stun him with Apocalypse like that, he just astral evades. So yeah, you ideally want an evade counter, and Apocalypse is an evade counter. However, I wouldn't say he's one of the better evade counters because if you see, the Mordo has 20 red evade charges. Those are negative evade charges. They stack up by 10 per each time you evade. And I'm not exactly sure when it's I don't think it's ever basically guaranteed. But yeah, by 70, probably 1 in every 10 evades, they will successfully evade. But yeah, with 2, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, but if you are big on my Alliance War videos, you have come to see the normal guy, the normal star of the show, which is Cable. Yeah, and we got Apocalypse on the team. We probably should have activated Horseman. We did not do Horseman. Even though I even though I do have the, even though I could activate it right now. Alright, but, yeah, that is all the energy I had. Okay, so then we move on, and, yeah, I get 4 more energy, and I'm 2 minutes away from another. So, yeah. So I start to head into the Venom, and Venom is not an overly hard defender as long as you can continue to bait special 1 attacks. And energy attacks do 40% extra damage. But yeah, I don't really know how many energy attacks he has. I thought he was all physical. But yeah, I threw off the heavy attack, and yeah, now it's time to just keep on stacking all these degenerations. In 3 heavies, 4 heavies, he's 50% down. But yeah, he does get an armor up right now, which may become a little bit annoying. This war was a long time ago, so I'm struggling to recall it. But yeah, so I continue to move up, and yeah, I go to the right, where I will be taking the Dr. Doom. And yeah, I'm just checking the nodes. Enhanced Special 2, and they start with 2 bars of power, which is fine because I actually like dealing with his SP2 more than this SP1. Alright, but I do not have enough energy to get there, which means that I'm going to have to wait just a little bit more time. Alright, but yeah, I have 2 more pieces of energy. Yeah, I'm going to take this Dr. Doom with my Cable. Yeah, I'm just rereading the notes since it was a few hours later. Alright, but yeah, I head into the fight, and I get the parry. Wait, no, I dash back because I know this is coming, and I want to be prepared for it. Alright, but I get the parry, and now I start throwing off the heavy attacks yet again. Yeah, I keep getting the parries. He does have an SP1 attack. The SP1 is a little bit more annoying because at least you can block through the SP2, or you normally can at least. Just it's Enhanced Special 2. Okay, but now I get a shock on myself, so I need to stay far away. Thankfully, the degen damage does end up killing, which is very nice. Alright, but yeah, I do run out of energy right here, and yeah, I'm just looking ahead for the rest of the war. Alright, but Alright, but I am going up against the Nick Fury, then the Emma Frost, and then I forgot who was after her, but he's got special 2 bias, which I actually don't really know why you put Nick Fury on a special 2 bias, because Nick Fury, the special 2 is just so easy to get away from. If you can find like a special 1 bias, then yeah, go ahead. Since once he becomes unblockable, that special 1 can be really annoying. I know it's possible to dex. I've seen multiple people on YouTube fully dex it, but I've tried it multiple times. It's never worked. Alright, but then I do get clipped, but I just get the parry yet again, and I finish off that fight. Alright, but yeah, so now I move on to the Emma Frost, and then after that we have Domino. We are about 6 minutes through the Alliance War video, yeah, she just has a bunch of increased power gain, which is something that I don't really look forward to, but yeah, right here I do remember to activate Horseman, and yeah, I head right into the fight. I don't really get why I didn't head into the fight first, so I could like stun her through the block, but yeah, I break her diamond phase. I always forget what it's called. Okay, but she resists right there, and if I had 3 charges, I wouldn't have gotten parried right there. Thankfully, I was able to recover very nicely, and yeah, I was able to dex that SP1, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I get away from the second part of that, and yeah, right there, I was thinking I should try to refresh the weakness with my heavy attack, but then she did enter her diamond form, and yeah, did get harder. Alright, but one more SP1 should have done it, but yeah, that was necessary, but not really. I probably could have just one medium probably would have killed. Alright, so yeah, so now we are going up against the Domino. Domino is somebody who I find is an underrated defender. I mean, she's a great defender, especially if she's awakened. That always really does help out, especially if you're fighting one like a lot more upgraded than you who is awakened. That critical failure can do like so much energy damage on you. But yeah, I was able to get the parry, and I am losing a tiny bit of health from critical failure. But yeah, the special attacks, in my opinion, aren't very hard to get away from or anything. The special 3 does do a little bit of damage, and the unlucky, if you get unlucky on you, that can be a tiny bit annoying. Alright, but I get back up to 60 degenerations, and I just keep trying to reparry. There I do get hit by the second part, and she is at the SP3, so I throw that off in desperation, and we are able to get away from that fight. If she threw off that SP3, we would have been dead, but I was so lucky and so shocked that we were able to get away from that. Alright, but I saw my alliance mate failed to finish off that Nick Fury, and I was just checking how much health he had to fight the Human Torch. Alright, but Nick Fury still had 31,000 health left. I was a little bit nervous for this fight because I wasn't sure if he still had the second life because he is awakened. But yeah, I'm just gonna treat it like a normal fight. But yeah, once I noticed he's parry immune, I did realize he was in his second life. Alright, but here I'm trying to bait out a heavy so I can intercept without him actually hitting it into the block. There, the spacing was a little bit messed up. Alright, but I can throw off the heavy attack right there. I throw off the SP1 in desperation. Alright, but yeah, that degen damage does kill, and Cable is just such an insane champion with Apocalypse. Alright, but now I am going up against this thing. He has enhanced special 2, I'm pretty sure it is. It could be enhanced special 1. But yeah, I'm going with Apocalypse since Cable is really low health, and I don't really want to use a health potion if I don't have to. But yeah, he was at 15 rock stacks, and I let him throw off that SP2, and then I go for the SP1, and yeah, push him to 11 rock stacks. Here I don't want him using his special, but yeah, now it's time to bait out yet another SP2, but yeah, he throws it off. Now he has 30 Fury, so his damage output is getting higher, and because he is awakened, our damage output is getting just a tiny bit lower, which is getting a little bit annoying, but I throw off that heavy attack to refresh the poison, and yeah. But yeah, here I go for the SP2. I get the SP2 intercept, and yeah, it does a really nice amount of damage. I do need to refresh the poison right here. I did not notice it though, so I re-throw off the SP1 to refresh it. However, he did just go unstoppable. I lost track of the rock stacks, and I'm trying to find where his rock stacks are when I realize that is where, he's got none. Okay, but yeah, he's back to 5 rock stacks. That first medium attack did not give him a rock stack. Okay, but yeah, so here I go medium, light, medium to make him get 15. And yeah, now it's time to bait out another SP2. I am very nervous on this fight. I don't really know why I was so nervous. But yeah, I do get clipped right there. Thankfully, what's his face saves me. Heimdall's energy. Alright, but I throw off the SP3. So I can get a nice amount of damage off. But yeah, this SP3's animation I've always really loved. But that took off about a good 15,000 health. But yeah, I get him to 10 rock stacks, and thankfully he does use his heavy attack right there, and I push him to 15 rock stacks. I am able to get away from that SP2. And yeah, I'm trying to bait out this SP1 so I can come back in. And yeah, then I do throw off the SP1 in desperation attempt, and I am able to take off like the last like 30 or 40% with 1 piece of health, and that was just an absolutely insane fight. And here I just used it to bring my energy to 0, but yeah, that did bring us to the end of the war. We did end up losing. They had 9 defenders left. We only had 1 defender left, but we lost to Dirt, which is a little bit disappointing. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure to comment new videos you want to see. I am always looking for new ones. Make sure to follow the Instagram. Tells you a lot about my MCOC account and my channel. And yeah, just everybody, thank you so much for watching. See you guys later.